And that's kind of how it works. We get together and we learn together. For instance, you can only learn forgiveness if you're in a relationship. If you don't have relationships, you can't learn forgiveness. You can only learn loyalty by being in relationships. If you're not with other people, there's no loyalty. You can't learn love unless you're in a relationship. You can't learn without other people. And so when you gather together and you get in a group, you start to learn different things. And you learn a lot about yourself. You know, you can't learn kindness or faithfulness or graciousness or unselfishness unless you're in a relationship. The most important things that you need to learn in life require other people. Isn't it interesting? It's an interesting concept. Look what the Bible says in Ephesians 4. Christ's body means his church, his family. Christ's body is fitted together perfectly as each part does its own special work. It helps the other parts grow. We help each other. That's the point. We help each other. The people in your row that you're sitting with right now, they need you and you need them. In fact, here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn around, people next to you, right and left, and behind you in front of you, and I want you to tell them that I need you and you need me. Right now, I want you to do that. I need you and you need me. Scott, did anybody say anything to you? You're sitting there by yourself. Are you sitting with all your friends? Is that what it is? Did you find anybody? Tell Scott. Tell him he's Scott, he needs you. Yeah, thanks. I was kind of wondering if you were maybe you weren't needed. I don't know. You know what? I know you guys see me doing this. I came out this morning to go to church, and I leave pretty early to get over here, and Robin's sitting down having her tea. And this is the truth. This is what she said. She goes, hold on a second. I said, what? She said, come over here. So she's like sitting there, and I had to come and I stand there like this, and she goes, And I said, what? She said, that might be too tight. I don't have anything that isn't tight. So you see me doing like this? She says, do that a lot, she said. So I've been doing this all morning, and then look what happens. And then I got this cord going here. It looks like an artery going down. See that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Don't worry about me. It's just a cord there. I'm not having a stroke or something. All right, wait a minute. We need other people here. Where are we here? All right, number 4. To experience significance. And listen, this is what I'm talking about. Significance. Where my life matters to other people. Understand this. You can be successful. You can do well in life. But to be significant, your life has to matter to other people. And so we can have talents and abilities, and we've used them to make us feel good and do well and have lots of money. But were we significant? Did our life matter to other people? That's the big deal here, and this is where God's going with this. Number 4. Number 4 says, to experience significance, I must serve with others in ministry. I must serve in ministry. Significance does not come with status. It doesn't come with salary or position. It comes from service. As I was living my life, I felt like it was connected somehow. I've told you this story before. I felt like you had to do really, really well at life, and then people will listen to you. And I tried to do it. Back in the early days, I thought I could be in the NFL. And I thought if I am, people will listen to me. I can tell them about God. And when that went away, then I thought I have to do it in business. I have to be successful. I have to be a millionaire. And that was my goal. And God told me very clearly it isn't that. I said to God at one point in my life, I said, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? And I'm telling you, it was like this clear voice, like I've never heard before. And he said, I just want you. I've already made you who I want you to be. I've already equipped you with the talents and abilities I wanted you to have. You're already prepared. I just need your commitment to me, your commitment to the church, your commitment to relationships, your commitment to people. That's what I'm looking for. That's what he wanted. That's what he needs. Significance comes from service. And God wired the universe that we only feel significant about our lives when we give it away. When we give ourselves away, our talents and our abilities. When we love our neighbor as ourselves. We take care of ourselves. Do we take care of our neighbor? We cannot be selfish and significant at the same time. Significance comes when you stop thinking about you and you start thinking about other people. 1 Peter 4 says, each of you has received a gift to use to serve others. Each of you has received a gift to serve other people. As you sit here today, you have a gift given from God. I call it your 10 in some category that's designed to serve other people. Their talents were given for the benefit of you. My talents were given to me for the benefit of you. We need each other. Folks, and ministry is the path of meaning and service. Ministry is the path of meaning, and service is the path to significance. Many of you are suffering today because you don't have that sense of significance in your life. We see it all the time. The folks like Johnny Depp and different ones that have everything. They have everything that this world can buy. Money is no object, but yet they're not happy. Why is that? Why is that we can be successful and we can have fame and we can have all this publicity and be the most popular football player or actor or politician and not be happy? Why is it all the time you see folks taking their lives when it looks like they have everything this world has to offer? Why is that? It's lacking that relationship with God in their lives. That is the cause. That is the reason. And someday, every knee shall bow to God, the creator of all things. Every politician, every world leader, every actor, every athlete someday will bow their knees before God. And we will be summoned before him to account for these choices that I'm telling you about. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a heads up. Let's get prepared for what's about to happen. In Mark 8, if you try to keep your life for yourself, using your talents for yourself, you will lose it. But if you give your life for my sake and for the sake of the good news, you will find true life. You are meant to serve God in relationships. In Ecclesiastes 4 it says, 2 people are always better than one because they get more done by working together. If one falls down, the other one can help him up. But if it's bad for one person who is alone and falls because no one is there to help them. We were working on up at our cabin. I'm going to ask our band to come forward. We got one more point and then we're going to do a song for you. We're working up at our cabin and I was putting in this do-it-yourself air conditioning system, right? And I was pretty proud of myself because it was going pretty well. And I'm outside now and I'm working on the unit outside. And it was down low, and I can't really bend over very good anymore with my knees because a lot of these guys, John and them, didn't block that great for me. So my knees are still hurting. So I decide I'm going to put a 12-inch block up on its end, and I'm going to sit on that block. So now I'm down, and you know what I'm talking about, some of you with bad knees, you kind of, when you're going down, you hit a point of no return, and then you better hope you got the landing right. It's kind of hard to see. So I made the landing, and I'm sitting there, but I'm on the grass, right? And I'm working, and I dropped my screwdriver. Oh, yeah. Guess where this is going? And so I see it over there and I go, oh my goodness.